Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning again. I hope you're all doing good out on this very fetching Marin headlands today. I was going to have a little chat to you guys about cycle clothing. I mean, I've got loads of really nice cycle clothing, but you know what? Sometimes I don't want to wear it. I just want to go out and be a bit casual. So summer is coming and you can be a lot more relaxed when getting dressed for going for a ride. You know, in the winter you have to have like waterproof clothes on, you need to have base layers, you need to have, overshoes, everything. You need the whole works. In summer, there's only really one piece of cycling kit that I would say I'd never go riding without, and that'll be a pair of bib shorts. Even underneath my shorts, see, rocking a pair of bib shorts. It is nice to have that extra bit of like comfort and protection. And if you are wearing bib shorts and you're new to cycling, you do not need to wear your underwear underneath your bib shorts. You can go commando. I don't know why I just did a little fist pump for that statement, but you can. Is there any items of clothing you wouldn't go cycling without? Is there something you will never leave at home? I mean, obviously we're including helmet, but if there's one piece of cycle clothing, helmet and safety protection equipment aside, it would be bib shorts. That is my number one item of cycling kit that I think everyone should own. What do you think of my new glasses? They're made by SunGuard and they are in collaboration with Techers, but you can also modify them. So I've given them these pink underneath, some green arms, and then they've got a little gold logo in there. What do you reckon? They look dead nice, right? Look how good they are. They're so good. Right, let's go do some pedaling. So, cycle clothing, cycling. I mean, I've banged on about this like countless times that you don't need like thousands of pounds worth of equipment, all the gear just to get out for a ride. I mean, having all the gear in winter certainly helps, but now the weather is like this. I mean, you really can go out with like the bare minimum. Do you know what, something I really do enjoy? I do enjoy going out riding in like semi-casual clothes. Like even if I'm just in like a pair of bib shorts and a t-shirt, I do like that. But things that I will always wear, I suppose that's the title of the video, right? What are the cycling essentials you can't live without? Number one on the list has to be bib shorts. If you're riding bikes for any amount of time, you're gonna need bib shorts because your bum's gonna get really sore if you're not. You get sweaty, you get hot, and honestly, you don't want to be riding in cotton underwear. You're going to be sore the day after. So bib shorts, number one. That's the priority on my list. That is actually the item that I would spend like more money on, you know, like I find like a nice pad does help. Like I'm sponsored by Atticus, obviously other brands are available, but Atticus do make a very affordable bib short, and I've got one with pockets in it. Not that I can use the pockets because they're underneath my actual other short. Second thing, actually, even in summer, is a good base layer, because even if it's hot and you're not feeling like you need to wear loads of layers, the fact that you have a good like sweat wicking like base layer will make a massive difference. You know, you can ride around in a t-shirt, you'll be absolutely fine. Just if it's really hot, you're going to get really sweaty, and then that sweat sits on your skin and it's like there against it the entire time. You go down a hill, you get that like wind chill factor. Granted, it's not going to be that cold because it's summer and we're talking about summer, but still, it's not the most comfortable, and a simple base layer can solve all of that. You can go sleeveless, short sleeve, long sleeve. There's a million different types of base layers available. They come in like different thicknesses for the different seasons. If you're getting into cycling, that's all you're going to need, just a pair of bib shorts and a good base layer. Like you can buy the fancy cycling shoes that clip into your pedals, you know. Do you need them? No, you can have an enjoyable ride on flat pedals. I did it the other day, you know. Do you need like a really expensive bike? No, I went out for a ride the other day on a £500 bike with a pair of flat pedals, and it was a lovely ride. I tackled very much the same terrain as I'm tackling now, so you don't need to be spending thousands. And cycling is an expensive sport to get into. Like when you transition from like just cycling about and commuting to actually being into cycling, that's when you notice you're spending more money. When you start looking at pairs of sunglasses and helmets and posh cycling shoes, suddenly it's like, oh my god, how much does it cost? But if you're just getting into it, or if you've been doing it for a while and you're thinking like, do I need to get dressed up in all the gear before I go for every ride? Like, you don't. I'm simply wearing a long sleeve t-shirt and a pair of shorts. I've got a pair of bib shorts underneath and I've got a base layer underneath this, but that is it. And the expensive cycling shoes that I'm wearing, the expensive cycling helmet and the expensive sunglasses. But clothing wise, you can just wear a pair of bib shorts with a base layer and chuck a t-shirt over the top and that's fine. Or am I wrong? Because you know what I mean, it's YouTube, isn't it? It's just my opinion. This is obviously up for discussion. When you're thinking of cycle clothing, if you could like slim down your wardrobe to just your 2 most essential items, what would you pick? We've already done winter clothing. Everyone's done winter clothing to death on YouTube. Let's talk about summer clothing now. Basically, you don't really have to wear much and I bloody love it. And in winter, I have all the excuses under the sun why I can't ride. It's too cold, it's too wet, I don't want to clean my bike. My waterproof trousers are still wet from my last ride. Like, I've got millions of excuses, you know. One excuse I can never use is I don't have the right gear. But the real reason is I just don't like riding in the cold, wet, damp, sloppy, horrible British winter every day. I want to know what you think. What items of cycle clothing would you always recommend to anyone getting into cycling? What's your favourite item of clothing? I mean, even favourite brand. It's enough random cycle clothing waffle. We're going to go for a bit of a ride, grab a coffee, and then I'm going to give you a bit of a channel update. So I've got grand plans for the channel. Right, let's go. Oh yeah, and look at my bike. Lovely, lovely. These wheels are holding up great, by the way. Absolutely smashing. Right, let's go. So, coffee has been drank and now I'm feeling all like energised and ready for a rambly chat. I'm going to try and put spaces between words though so you guys can actually understand what I'm talking about. So, plans for the channel. It's actually just more of a regular slot on the channel. And I've got a load of bikes, absolute heap of them. And something I very rarely do on the channel is actual bike reviews. This was a thought I had, right? That every week or every couple of weeks or every month, I'm going to do a video on the channel called In the Bike Stand or In the Stand, something like that. And basically what I'll do is I'll put a bike in a bike stand. I talk you through the components, the geometry, like what it's ideal for, what it's designed for. So rather than just tell you guys that I think they're brilliant, they're amazing, and they ride really well, I want to go into it in a little bit more detail. Is that your cup of tea? Would you be interested in hearing me waffle about bikes just in a little bit more depth? And I want to know what you guys think, all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.